Hey guys, Timeboy601, and another day and another leak. We have another big leak of Battlefield 5, another data mine by the Reddit user Temporal, and this time we're detailing the 5v5 game mode, and let me say, it's shaping up to be something that's going to be very, very interesting. Now, the 5v5 competitive game modes objectives are going to be like capture the flag, raid caches, or plant and defuse bombs. Respawns are going to be limited. It's going to be based on the game mode. You can always squad spawn in by spending your team's requisitions. Medics are able to revive squad members even if they've been taken out by melee attacks from behind. Only 2 traits, which we'll get into these traits, produce an unrevivable kill, and that's the ambush and stopping power headshot. Spotting is going to play a huge role in this game mode. And finally, we are introducing blinding enemies. We are going to have flashbangs and tear gas, which can blind your enemies and give you a advantage on the battlefield. So here is a quick game mode example. One of the game modes is going to be called Holdout. Basically, an attacking team has a limited number of lives to take a place, and the defending team, they only get 1 life, so they better, you have to hold it well, where defensive positioning is probably going to be very key in this game mode. Each player is going to be called essentially what they're calling is a commando. Think of it like an operator for Rainbow Six Siege. Each of these commandos is going to have a specialty kit that has some advantages over just a regular player in Battlefield. You can change your commando at any time as you rank up. So let's go ahead and dive on in to the commando trait. So first one is going to be the raid leader. He is going to have a 357 Magnum specialization tree, and that will basically allow you to unlock the sidearm and make it more accurate, more powerful, and quick to draw. So you're going to be really wanting to rely on your pistol with the raid leader. Additionally, allies near your flashbang will gain an agility boost of 5 seconds after it detonates. So this is definitely someone in a lead position. You're going to be using a pistol, you're going to use a flashbang, and hopefully while that flashbang is going off, your team is able to capitalize on it. On the other side, we have the control leader. His abilities, he has the Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense alerts you 3 seconds after you've been detected, i.e. spotted, and can alert you once every 20 seconds. Also, Shared Sense, you grant allies within the radius of your spotting flare the Sixth Sense ability. There's also a support leader, which is another captain role, but we don't have much information on that one now. Now moving on to Assault. The first of the Assault commandos is going to be Range Assault. First thing you get is the Gas Bullet, a Panzerbusch 39 bullet containing a tear gas capsule that blinds enemies in a small radius around the shot's impact. Minefield. Deploying a mine deploys 4 more in a circle around the initial mine. Jesus, that's going to be terrifying with S-mines. You're basically screwed if you step on any of those. Anyways, next onto the Saboteur, which is another assault one. Out with a bang. You detonate a dynamite charge on yourself when man down ends. So essentially martyrdom. We're bringing martyrdom. And there right now isn't a second trait in that area. The last loadout for Assault is the Shock Assault. Heal on kill, you instantly restore 30% of your health when you kill a enemy, and 5 bullet death punch. When you have 5 or fewer bullets in your weapon, your melee attacks will always perform a takedown. So this one is definitely a aggressive kind of class, and one that will be used by those run and gunners. Now on to the medic specialty commandos. The first one is Combat Medic. Health Stash. Your allies are able to retrieve medical pouches directly by interacting with you. Can we please just bring that to the regular game? Please, DICE. We had it back in Hardline. It would be really nice. Please. Anyways, also Needle Sharpshooter. You revive players instantly when using the syringe, which this seems, so it's basically Combat Medic is just medics from previous versions of Battlefield. The other commando trait for the medic is the Trauma Surgeon. The first perk is Adrenaline. After reviving an ally, you and the revived ally sprint faster for a short duration. And then incoming medic, your smoke grenades will slow the bleeding of downed enemies within their radius for the duration of the smoke. That is a clever buff. I really like that as an idea of if you're using smoke to go get the revive, it will hold them longer, which it makes sense in it. I really like that as a concept. We're now moving on to the support roles, and we have, first up is the combat engineer. Special blueprints, you can construct searchlights and reinforced doors. That seems like it will be interesting, some new things. I wonder if searchlights will like auto spot enemies, and reinforced doors will just make them tougher to get through. And then you have cool calm kills or assists reset the overheat on deployable MMGs. That's going to be powerful. That's awesome. The next one is Grenadier. 2 for 1, you throw an additional grenade when you throw back grenades. I don't know how often I throw back grenades, so I don't know if that's really going to be useful, but maybe there'll be more of an emphasis on throwing back grenades in this game mode. And home-cooked grenades can be cooked, and you start with an additional 2 grenades. Finally, rounding out the specialty commando traits for support, you're going to have Gunner, which is linked. His first one is linked ammunition. While deployed, your reserve ammo pool is added to the ammo in your weapon. That's pretty cool. And the other one is adjustable bipod. The bipod can be deployed while crouching, in addition to when prone or on cover. That seems like that's going to be very powerful. That, I feel like, is going to be the class most of the gunners run, just because, one, when you're deployed, having almost unlimited ammo, very, very good, and 2, having the adjustable bipod, being able to crouch and shoot ADS with the MMGs, that's going to be incredibly powerful. And finally, we have the Scout. The first one is the combat sniper. Your headshots with bolt action rifles leave your victims unrevivable. And straight pull bolt, you do not need to zoom out between shots, allowing for rapid follow-up shots. That seems like a very good, very base level sniper kind of loadout. That seems awesome. Infiltrator is the next one. Ambush kill, players killed from behind or on the side are unrevivable and are not marked on the enemy's map, and make them squeal. Melee takedowns are replaced with interrogation takedowns, which mark the enemy's entire squad on the map. That's really powerful for you Kavira players from Rainbow Six. That is pretty much the Cav, which should be interesting. And finally, the Tactician. 2 places at once when you are spotted. The last place you were spotted is also marked on the enemy's map. And K-Bullet, your weapons have increased bullet penetration and damage to enemies behind objects. That seems pretty great. Additionally, we have 2 kinds of upcoming game modes, Fortress and Outpost. Fortress, both of them seem very experimental and quite a bit of fun. Fortress is a variation of Breakthrough, and so far it has 3 maps. The idea being it's a kind of change on 64-player Breakthrough, where it's all about like a siege. It's all about a castle siege or a fortress siege. So Devastation is going to be take or defend the cathedral. Hamada, it's going to be take or defend the fort. And the last one is going to be on Rotterdam. We don't know where it's going to be based in Rotterdam. And finally, we have Outpost. In Outpost, it's kind of like Conquest, but with no flags. Instead, you have to build and defend radio towers to earn recruits, score, and requisition. Those radio towers can be upgraded for faster point accumulation, but don't serve as spawn locations. If you want to conquer an outpost, you have to destroy the enemy radio tower and build your own after that. So far, the exact winning conditions are unclear, and it's going to be available on June 6th. Now, this mode seems very interesting because it's very much going to be based on defending, because if you invest all that time in building a radio tower, you wouldn't want all that time and energy to go to waste. So yeah, guys, that is everything we got on this latest kind of data mine of Battlefield 5. This seems like it's going to be very, very interesting. I'm definitely interested in it. It feels like they're almost trying to make a almost like Rainbow Six Siege type of game mode, and I'm there for it. I'm there to at least give it a chance, give it a shot. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. If you liked the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm TimeBoy601, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.